that at times he would say he was sick and stay home from school so he wouldn't be made fun of. In his book, he gave a list of questions to help others discover if rejection had made inroads into their thinking and become a stronghold in their life. And I just listed some of the questions that you can ask yourself if you feel you have rejection issues. One is, do you anticipate or elicit a negative response from others? A remark, even one that's harmless or intended to help, is received as negative criticism. You may even perceive others as always trying to hurt you. Many people go around with what you could say a hurt written on their sleeve and say, I'm hurt. Don't bother me. Number two, when you're questioned, do you become agitated or angry? Though through the eyes of rejection, a normal give and take interaction will easily become interpreted as a personal attack. We respond precisely as if we were personally savaged. The other person may be trying to understand us, but our emotions cloud our perceptions and escalate to destroy the relationships we so desperately need. Number three is, do you need to be an expert on almost everything? No one else sees the whole picture, but those who have experienced rejection often express a prideful and an opinionated view, speaking as if they know it all. Number four, are you known for being argumentative? If someone disagrees, people who feel rejected often react quickly, even face to face, over both important and unimportant issues. Do you believe you're on a higher spiritual plane and that your opinion should be favored above others' opinions? Instead of humbly recognizing and listening to another's point of view, you can easily wound people with your strong viewpoints. Do you experience marked mood swings? In the course of a few hours, can you move from anger to giddy bouts of laughter, from quietness and standoffishness to periods of being very vocal and the life of the party? He said, as a soulish person, he was ruled by his emotions, and he experienced radical mood swings. As a result, his emotions were not anchored in God. Do people often say you're oversensitive? Already wounded, you are easily hurt and protected. So you tend to withdraw and isolate yourself quickly. Number 8 is, do leaders consider you inconsistent or unreliable? It's harder to provide a strong, consistent ministry while in the survival mode rather than in a conquering mode. With fear as a motivator, you may prefer to avoid the risk of taking responsibility or assuming leadership. Because leadership requires the ability to accept criticism with an objective viewpoint, as well as taking responsibilities when things go wrong. And that's the hard one for most people. But he also talked about Elisha being called a bald head by kids and Elisha's reaction to them. And Noah was rejected for the 120 years he was building the ark. Daniel, he was thrown in the lion's den because he resisted extreme political pressure to do evil before God. Jeremiah was called a traitor for preaching repentance in the face of impending doom.